So as a digital nomad, after traveling around the world, I feel the urge to settle down, and so I'm going to explore that in this video. How's it going? This is Erik from Rising Nomad, and here we are on the island of Koh Phangan in Thailand. It's where I live now. You know, when I started this journey, my base was Belgrade, Serbia, and I just wanted to live there. I just wanted to be in Belgrade and live my life there, make my music and all that sort of stuff. Then when I started building my business supportive venture, the remote working IT staffing company, it led me here to Asia. I didn't think I'd like it as much as I did. And on the first trip I came to this island called Koh Phangan. And I didn't see that much, didn't meet that many people, but it was really, I don't know, something that just seemed like it had potential. So then I kept on traveling to Asia, once or twice a year from Europe, usually during the winter months. And I was also traveling to Latin America, traveling to South Africa, all over Europe, Then, during COVID, something happened. I got locked down here. My travel as a digital nomad was halted. And I was here for 3 months almost. That's when I really got a taste of what living in a place like this, where it never gets cold, could bring me. Where there's lots of interesting people from all over the world who come here looking for something different. So that's where I'm at. And I wasn't able to come here between May 2020 and December 2021, but then I was. Ended up here, and last year I was here for 4 months, renting a place in 2022 for the first 4 months of the year. And then when I came back in October, missing it so much, I started to settle down here. But some real estate properties here. One of the houses where I still live. As a successful digital nomad, it's kind of like, building it up, having your places around the world where you go and you start to long for a little bit of stability where you go, to go back to the same places, not just the same cities or islands or whatever, but the same sort of physical house where you have your stuff, In the 5 months last year between renting a place, I stored my stuff between renting a place and coming back. I stored my stuff in a storage which was under some guy's house, and I hated it. Now when I go, I store things in my own house, one of them. There's 2 of them now. So I'm fortunate enough to have success as a remote working digital nomad entrepreneur, enough that I now own stuff here. And it's really interesting, I turned 40 this year. And it's really interesting how it all just culminates in a lifestyle that I feel better here than anywhere else. So I need to double down on being here, essentially. Also, the idea of traveling and the disruption to, whatever routine and lifestyle I have set up for myself here, it's not as appealing as it once was. It's not as appealing as it was when I lived in Serbia and the month of October came around. And I also decided that I want to work on music. So it's not just me traveling around with my laptop anymore. It's me traveling around with at least 3 other people, playing gigs in different places. So that's going to be most of the travel. I'm going to be playing gigs this month in England, which is the month of July. We're playing some festivals there, and my band and the people in it are going to be the centerpiece of the community that I want to build here on the island, because loneliness is a big problem with digital nomads. It was lonely when I was just working on my laptop, traveling the world with my laptop. And it was, just same thing all the time, basically. But now with music, there's a way to connect with people and have those tribal moments. And so the natural evolution of having a band here is leading to the natural evolution of a space where the band will inhabit, which I'm entering right now. Here it is, folks. Check this out. This is our new stage, which we just finished building. This is what we just finished painting. Well, this part's not finished. It's gonna look more like this. And nice loft areas, and yeah, just getting ready to do events here as a cultural center. Not trying to make money, because I get enough money from the IT staffing business. Just trying to make culture, community, and rocking concerts, music nights, whatever. So this is it, folks. This is where I'm settling down. I got my own, property, and I got my own stage in the center of this town, which is the central town of the island of Koh Phangan, which is called Dongsala. This is the most urban environment that we have on the island. And it's interesting because some Russian artists basically have like an art colony right across the street. And so between the two properties now, we've got this sort of like exciting urban feel, which is rare on this island. It's mostly like rural sort of vibes here, but this is an actual town with actual streets, and we're in the center of it with our soon-to-be music venue and something. They put a big sign that says Art Center up there. So it's on, folks. Will I travel? So I'm going to be here from September until May. It's about 8 months, a little more than 8 months actually. September till May, giving this a go. And yeah, not trying to make money, trying to make community. Trying to make the community that my life as a digital nomad has so far not had satisfied. So yeah, that's where I'm at. It's Sunday afternoon here, total low season, because it's warm in Europe and stuff like that, so people don't come here as much when it's warm in Europe. Maybe some people in like late July, August for holidays, but yeah, the high season here starts at December, mid-December, and goes until like the end of March or April. And it's going to be popping here, because there's no other space on the island like this that I'm opening up here, an air-conditioned indoor music venue. And I'm really, quite honest, like sick of playing concerts to people who are spread out 20 meters apart on bamboo furniture like this outside. I need like this energy of the dance floor, which is going to be right here. Those tables there are just there because we were working on the other parts. But yeah, the dance floor and all that sort of stuff. It's going to be awesome. And it's something that I can't do while traveling around. I'd have to, eventually maybe I'll have these types of venues or cultural centers in lots of different expat places, like Tulum, Mexico, like Belgrade, Serbia, that I love. And maybe, but I know that this place is the place where I need to make the first one, because this is the place that I love the most. Traveled all around the world, folks, and this island, something special about it. It's small enough, but it's vibrant enough culturally, with lots of weird, interesting expats. It's got enough nature, but also enough like urban sort of like traffic to make it traffic. So you get the best of both worlds, the best of living in a city and a countryside property in one. Lots of interesting people to meet, cool cafes, counterculture and all that sort of stuff, while also living close to nature, close to the birds, under the coconut trees and all that sort of stuff. So this is the place I love the most, and I got to do my part to make this venue. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to call it eclectic. because that's what I want it to be musically and conceptually. As a cultural center, I want to get comedy, theater, I want to get dance events, yoga, and anything that can be tied into, well, my idea of eclectic music focused around world music. This is what it's gotten to, folks, and it's going to be special. I would like to tour Japan and Vietnam with my band sometime during those months that I'm going to be here working on this, but you know, if this goes well. And you know, we're right in the center of town here. Like, I can see about 200 meters away the main food market where people go. And we've actually had success at another venue playing shows where before the show we actually just went and flyered the food market where people are eating their dinner, different street food stuff, and just said, hey, we got a concert, come here. So we're going to double down on that and hopefully make something that's legendary. So yeah, the digital nomad dream involves me settling down and being in this place for now. But I'm going in just 4 days to Europe. First to five days to my beloved Serbia, and then to England for 2 weeks, and then back to Serbia for the month of August. And for me, my heart is going to be here, and I can't wait to get back here for September. But it is what it is, folks, and you know, can't give up the travel. And I may make some spontaneous trips in the month of August, like I did in May when I was in Europe. You know, I went to Morocco. I might spontaneously go. Who knows? We'll see. We'll see. So yeah, that's the update, folks. Thanks for watching Rising Nomad, and yeah, if you like what we do here, subscribe. Write in the comments below, how do you balance the digital nomad lifestyle with wanting to have stability and a base and build things in a certain place and have a community? I'd love to know, because I'm still figuring it out. Catch you later. Erik, Rising Nomad. Wait until you see what this thing turns into. It's going to be amazing.